Hello, welcome. Welcome to Star Card Tarot. My name is Darcie. I am an intuitive tarot reader. Welcome to my page. I am new to YouTube. I'm getting more comfortable as I do this, video after video. This is my third video so far. I did a collective energy reading for the rest of June. It's already uploaded. I hope you've seen that. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment. I'm going to be doing today, and this week I'll be uploading the general readings for the month of July 2020 for each zodiac sign. So this one is for Taurus. So Taurus and Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Midheaven, any other placement that you see fit. I say midheaven because that's actually I have Taurus in midheaven, and I found that watching those videos more recently, I've found them actually really beneficial, and I've added them to my loop of videos. And so also cross-watchers are welcome. If you're interested in a Taurus or anything like that, or have a Taurus in your life that you might be wondering what's going on with them, there's no real timestamp on my readings. I feel like whenever you find this video, even if it's months, years, whatever, days later, it's fine. You can still watch it. If it resonates, then it's definitely a message for you. If not, that's okay. There'll be other readings that you can look at. And I definitely suggest to watch the video for your moon sign. I find that the moon sign is usually really spot on for a lot of us, depending on where the moon cycle is, of course. Alright, Taurus, so we're going to get into your reading for July of 2020, or again, whenever you come to see this video. Not all messages will resonate with everyone, of course. So I hope you do, and if you do, like the video, subscribe, give me some feedback if it resonates. Yeah, all my readings are entertainment purposes only. I do read whatever comes out of the cards, even if it sounds like I'm telling you, like this will happen, or, you like this is the advice. If it sounds like it's what I'm giving you, it's not really me, that's what I'm reading out of the cards. I'm just a normal person, just like any of you, right? So the decks I'm using is, this is the Crystal Angel Oracle deck from Doreen Virtue. I guess it's a pretty rare deck. It's beautiful, it has great pictures. The split here is interesting. Aries got this card. Stress reduction, watermelon tourmaline, de-stress your mind and body, and your schedule. Rest, recharge, revive. Then you have turquoise, spiritual path. Ooh. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Sorry, I was reading it upside down. Alright, so that was just the split. So I did pre-shuffle beforehand. I got your energy into all the cards. Let's see what the universe has to say for Taurus in July. Did I say June? I'm in July. If I did say that, I'm sorry. July 2020. Shake it out, Taurus. Shake it out. If you've ever been feeling kind of edgy, that's the energy I just kind of felt. Just shake it out. Ground back down to Mother Earth. Being an earth sign, connecting to Mother Earth, being outside is so important for you guys right now. It's so important. Wow, I'm really getting that really loud for you guys. Yeah, Mother Earth's like begging for you to come outside. Interesting. Okay, so that's definitely a message for you guys. So I call on the guardians of the four corners, Mother in the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones. I call on you and welcome you here now for the sign of Taurus. I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from these tools will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places, and so it is. I'm going to shuffle again. Let's see what they have to say. Our angel crystal guides, what would you like to tell Taurus, please? Sorry, Taurus, I just keep getting this like antsy feeling. Are you feeling antsy? Show me clearly. That was very clear. Moldavite. Unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Yes, Taurus. You got Peridot. This is actually the birthstone for August. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessings they contain. Beautiful. So this is the Moldavite card. Isn't that gorgeous? Try to get a close up for you guys. Moldavite's a very powerful card. It's a, well, yes, and crystal. I believe Moldavite helps with spiritual understanding, or it helps with your dreams, I think. I'm actually gonna look this one up. I'm gonna bring my kitty back over here. I was using her as a, she's actually a leopard. I was using her as a page holder earlier for Aries reading. It was interesting. I never usually do layouts, but Spirit really wanted me to do the modern cross for Aries. So I had to find it in my tarot book guide here. For my tarot deck is the Radiant Rider-Waite tarot deck. Okay. So Moldavite. I'll try to hold this up while I read it for you guys. Here we go. Moldavite, unconventionality. This card reassures you that your unique qualities are a part of your life purpose. It's possible that you have been teased or felt excluded from being different. Perhaps you've tried perhaps you've tried to change yourself to fit in and be quote-unquote normal. Ugh, no one's normal, right? Yet doing so is betraying who you are and ignoring the blessings and gifts of your authentic self. If it seems that your opinions and thinking style are not the same as those of other people, this is a sign of your creative ability. You have inventive, fresh ideas and talents that the world needs. You see things in a way which will inspire others out of their stagnation. Wow. Out of their stagnation, Taurus. That's powerful. It's beautiful. Seek out other unconventional people so that you won't feel so alone. You may encounter like-minded people at clubs, conventions, and other gatherings focusing upon areas aligned with your interests. Like Moldavite, you are otherworldly. Yeah, okay, Moldavite. That's where it comes from. I feel like it comes from, what's the word? It's like it comes from outer space in some form. I don't know if it comes from a meteor per se. I'll read more and see if that's what it says here. But yeah, you're like otherworldly. You're so uniquely different in a beautiful way. And fortunately, there are many people, or there are many others who share your origins and point of views. So you're not alone. It's just a matter of going out and finding them. This clear green crystal is from meteorites. Okay, it is. Awesome. And the genuine stone is found only in the Czech Republic. Czech Republic. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Because of its extraterrestrial origins, Moldavite has such a high energy that some people feel spacey and ungrounded in its presence. Moldavite is a catalyst for lucid dreaming, astral projection, and meditations for world peace. Wow. Taurus, what are you up to, my friend, huh? Really coming into your power, your otherworldly power, your extreme unique abilities to event and bring people out of this stagnation of, you know, normalcy. Thank God, huh? So your overall message, the, you know, underlining card is like kind of trumps everything, even though it's only 2 cards, but so this is like the higher meaning of these cards here, this read. Peridot. You guys see it? Sorry, my camera's different today. It's really in a weird position. But I like the lighting and everything is just so much better on it than my phone. I might go back to my phone though. Yeah. She's like exploding into herself, right? Like she's just like, bang, like I found it, I found my purpose, I found my gem. Life lessons. This card is reassuring that the challenges you're experiencing bring you value. Oh, excuse me, let me start again. This card is reassurance that the challenges you're experiencing bring you valuable life lessons. Upsetting situations aren't quote-unquote tests. So you've had two you know, quote-unquote things going on, so like normal and tests. So get those out of your vocab or your, you know, mind, right? Those aren't for you, Taurus. So these challenging experiences, they are experiences that help us learn truths about ourselves and others. So it helps you do that, right? Helps you learn more about yourself and about others. If you keep experiencing recurring patterns, the key to breaking free from these negative cycles is understanding the lesson they offer you. For instance, a series of negative relationships could be an opportunity for you to look at your levels of self-esteem. Yeah, and this card talked about being teased for being different, right? Wow. You are settling for unhealthy relationships because of a feeling that you can't have a healthy partnership. Question mark. So it's asking you that, like, is that something you're doing? Similar insights can heal negative patterns related to your career, your health, and other life areas. Ask God to reveal the underlying lesson within a troubling situation. Be open to seeing the role you may have played in accepting these patterns. The intent is not to blame yourself, but to assume responsibility for your part as a way of empowering you to take charge of the pattern and not allow it to continue, and with God's help, of course. Yeah, Peridot, it's an uplifting, positive energy that helps with mental focus, clarity, study, and decision making. Holy cow. Coming into some serious truths about yourself, Faye Taurus. It's beautiful. I'm really happy for you guys. Finally, I feel like I'm hearing a lot of like finally. It's maybe how you're feeling, right? green. Both of these are green stones as well. Something to do with your heart space in July. Listening to your heart may show you the truth of the pattern, or of who you are, where the pattern came from. Sorry you can't see, I'm like tapping my heart space, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, when you see a negative pattern, ask yourself, or pray to your higher source, whoever that is, whether that's, whatever higher power you have. Even if it's just your higher self, you can do that too. Asking, where is the lesson there? How do I break that pattern? Where in my self-worth did that pattern start from, and why? How do I release it? Asking those questions will help you break free from these things, whether they're relationships or just maybe you smoke, or I don't know, eat too often, I don't know, don't work out enough as you'd like to, something, or just even like negative self-talk, right? Finding where it comes from, breaking it, realizing it's not yours. You weren't born with that, you were born with outer worldly talents that can transform the stagnation of the people in this world. It's so powerful. Taurus, my beautiful Tauruses. Okay. So July 2020, for my Tauruses, what would you like to say, Spirit? Oh yeah, Taurus. You are breaking out of this cycle, my friends. Love it. You're not going to be feeling alone anymore. No more feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, Ten of Swords and the upside down is what I wanted to say, reversed. Yeah, you're breaking free of this pattern. You're breaking free of negative cycles. In the upright, it's this guy's pinned down to the floor. He's hit rock bottom. I think in reverse, what I'm feeling is like, yeah, you're recognizing these patterns of feeling defeated, feeling stabbed in the back. You're going to start to learn them as life lessons, and you're going to start to see them for what they are. You're really done with feeling left out in the cold. Alright, let's see what else comes out for Taurus. Overall energy for July for Taurus. Yep, looking inward. Any challenges for Taurus that they need to know? Wow, 10 of Cups. Advice? Okay. Okay. I got that there. An outcome? Sorry for my messiness, but this is... And the outcome for July of 2020 for Taurus. Interesting. Clarifier for the Ten of Swords in reverse. Clarifier for the Hermit. Clarifier for the Ten of Cups, please. Clarifier for the advice. Clarifier for the outcome. It jumped right over there. Thank you, Spirit. Overall message. 7 of Swords. Getting out of Dodge. So 7 of Swords is, this man is escaping the circus, right? That's one way to look at it. But for you guys, I feel like you know this about yourself. I think you know that you have these talents, that you are like outer worldly, like you've always felt that way. You've always felt different. and you know that you have a lot of knowledge. Like those swords he's holding is his knowledge, and he's running away with it. And this card is basically saying to not do so. Like to, I mean, let me rephrase that. Maybe for the time being right now, it is okay to do that. I'm not going to speak too much on this yet, but that's the feeling I'm getting right now. Because I feel like you're just coming into this realization of your gifts and your talents. You might have like an ingenious invention or idea that comes to you in July, or maybe even came to you now in the end of June, right? And so you're wanting to keep this information to yourself. That might be okay for you to do right now, Taurus. I'm really feeling that for some reason. But let's see how the read goes. I might retract that statement at the end. Alright, so you're breaking free of a pattern. I'm just going to look real quick. Yeah, hope, acceptance, renewal, turnaround. So this Ten of Swords in reverse. Life has been hard, but you are experiencing a reversal in fortune. New opportunities for growth have you feeling alive and hopeful for the best, or for the first time in a while. You are getting a new lease on life and feel a renewed sense of purpose. These inspired moments come only after you accept your limitations and surrender to the things that you can't change, right? Coming into your true self of unconventionality, right? Like that's who you are, Taurus, and you can't change it. You know? You're coming into this King of Wands energy, really knowing who you are and like being like, hey, I got that, you know? Or maybe a fire sign has actually pointed this out to you in some way. It could be a mentor. I'm really feeling like this is just the energy that you're kind of, not kind of, but this is the energy you're coming into. This is who you're becoming in a sense. You could have fire in your natal chart. But overall, it doesn't have to be about fire energies or fire signs. You're overall coming into your divine creativity, like your master of creation. That's what the King of Wands is. He is the master of creativity, passion. He's very proud of himself. He's proud of who he is. He lets the naysayers, like, you know, he doesn't let them bother him anymore. Your energy right now, or in the beginning of July, is the Hermit, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, you're definitely going inward. You're going inward and reflecting. And I think what you're going to find is your divine mission, because that's what the Page of Pentacles is. He's found his purpose. He holds this pentacle in his hands, and he holds it up to the sky. And like the look on his face is like, I finally know, you know, I finally see. So good for you for going inward, shining the light within, seeing your limitations, right? Like it talks about here. The Ten of Swords, you're seeing your limitations, and you're like good with it though. Like you're okay. That you're okay to not be normal anymore. You're okay with these life lessons that you've endured in the past, and you're ready to like be done with them and just move ahead. And if any more come, you know what they mean now. You know, it's not a test, it's just a way to see more about who you are, to learn more about who you are and others, right? Because once we learn about our challenge within, our shadow within, right? When we shine that light on it, we're like, oh, okay, and then we can understand it in others too, and not get so upset about stuff, or not stuff, but the way people act or something like that, right? Like if they like teasing or something, or not understanding, we're not so upset about it because we know who we are now, right? You know who you are, Taurus. You know who you are in the month of July, if not already. Wow, I am like so pumped for you guys. Okay, so that was energy. Okay, challenge. Yeah, the challenge was, or is the Ten of Cups. Really weird. Weird to have that for a challenge, right? Ten of Cups is the best card you can get. It's emotional fulfillment. It's dreams come true. It's, you know, living your dream life, living your best life. Having the love of your life on every level. Kids are happy, house, lots of land, rainbow in the sky. Like this is like pure abundance, happiness, emotional fulfillment. But it's in the challenge section, right? And it comes with the Eight of Wands in reverse. So the Eight of Wands upright is about like answered prayers. Okay, yeah, it's the unknown. Maybe, okay. So, you found this of yourself. You might be afraid. The challenge for you is maybe thinking that, okay, so this is who I am. Would someone accept me for love in that way? Like, you might be good on, like, you're doing this for your life purpose, for your coin, for your career. You're okay singly living this out, right? But maybe your challenge is to not fear the unknown of whether or not that you'll find this kind of happiness too. You know, you're pretty set that you're gonna move towards your destiny and in a, you know, King of Wands, and you know, you're gonna build your empire here of your authentic self, of your unconventionality, of your, you know, unique side and invention, and just love it. But you're kind of, I'm feeling that you're afraid that you might not be able to have love too, or that your money, my hand's itching, that's weird. Maybe you have this, maybe you already have a very healthy, loving relationship and family life, and you've been doing the normal white picket fence thing, but it hasn't really made you happy, if that makes sense. Or you felt like you weren't expressing this unconventional side of yourself. And you need to. It's like you have to, right? You're realizing that these life lessons, these reoccurring negative patterns might be because of you not showing your outer worldly self. You could be fearing to tell this news to your loved ones or family of this new idea, this new pentacle, this new job, or this new entrepreneurship, or this new invention, this new idea, whatever it is. Maybe you could be moving, maybe, I don't know, it's something to do with becoming more of who you are, and your challenge is how to express it to maybe your loved ones, is how I'm feeling. It's that, or yeah, I think that's what it might be here for you guys. So, because what we have, you know, it's that, or you're like not sure if you can have a family life and do this unconventional thing that you want to do. You know, that's what I'm also really feeling. And it's hurting my root chakra to say that. My root chakra is getting messed up. It's feeling unstable. When I say that, I feel very ungrounded. And I don't know if that's because I'm mixing the energy up or if that's how you're feeling right now. I think it's your energy though. Yes, it's your energy, because remember earlier I said about going outside, that the earth was like crying for you to come out and be with it. You need to get more grounded here. It will really, really help you. Because the advice we have, the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the issue. When a card is crossed, it's like the issue card. I hate that word, but it's like what's crossing these, like what's blocking this, or what needs attention is what I'm hearing. What's lacking? It's what's lacking. Okay, so the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe your concern is about money, right? Like maybe you think that this unconventionality is not gonna prosper enough money for your love or your family life. It's something to do with your family. And if it's not about the money, even though there's tons of pentacles here, it's about that normalcy. Maybe your ancestors or your family expect some sort of like 9 to 5 normalcy thing with you, and what your passion is, like who you really are, is not that. Like the King of Wands, he's an entrepreneur, right? He's like, he does not do the norm, you know? And having this unconventionality card come out, your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. This is the life purpose card. It's okay to feel and be different from others, right? And when you go within, or when you shine a light in the dark places, that's who you are. Wow. That came out really powerfully strong for you. It's not the norm, and I think that's what you're worrying about. You know it's not. And you have this like pressure. Maybe you feel like if you make this change that you'll be out in the cold and alone. I'm feeling like forever too, for some reason. Yeah, because the 10 of Pentacles upright, you know, that's happy home, happy, stable life, like legacy, like it's about legacies. And it's in the reverse. So maybe you're worried about leaving some sort of legacy for your family, your children, or just living up to the legacy of your family, or their expectations of you. And then you have the Ace of Cups. You know, it's like God or the divine is really telling you, like, I am giving you so much love for you. Trust. Trust in this new beginning that's going to give you so much love. It's unbelievable. Maybe that's your challenge, is that you don't believe that. You don't believe that this could actually be the outcome. But it sounds like it very well will, or could be. And then you have the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reversed, I mean in the upright, is about meditation. Yeah, so like you're refusing to take this love, like you're refusing to believe that, is what it's saying. A strong conviction to change your ways and see the light of reason is upon you for various reasons. You are ignoring the chance to live better. You feel forced to stay in your old life. That's what I was so saying. This causes frustration and resentment. Refusing to grow and make better choices keeps you powerless. Oh, Taurus. Take the cup of love, please. Yeah, you've been given this fresh start, healing and gifts and spiritual awareness. Get ready to receive new spiritual insight that will clear your conscience. You may also experience a physical healing. Wonderful coincidences take place out of the blue, and you gain stability and employing more moderation in your life. Yeah, that card also, or your angel oracle cards were talking about you know, doing not so healthy things to yourself. And I really felt like drinking, smoking, something like that, eating unhealthy, something. You're making a life change also in that way. You know, you're not only realizing how there's this like huge gift of yourself right here, which is great, but with that you also see that you need to break some negative cycles that you've been doing to yourself. But you're really resisting it. You're really resisting the change, my friend. That makes me sad for you. I hope that, hold on, we'll see. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just saying that you're really resisting it. I just don't really get the world in reverse too much, so I just want to see what it says here. Because for the outcome, or possible outcome here, we have the world in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So the world in reverse says, you've got to venture out and take a few risks. Otherwise, you will look back on life and regret never having truly lived. People want to help you because they care. Yeah. And the Seven of Pentacles is saying that, you know, to accept that help, that you can't, you know, no man or woman is an island. You can't do everything by yourself. Your hard work is admirable, but it's time to realize you can't do it alone. Consider recruiting help and delegating others occasionally. Wow. Also in the love department, okay? Seven of Pentacles talks about talking about a business plan with your loved ones or loved one. He or she bailed, and now it's like you have to do it on your own, right? And that is definitely, I think, where this Five of Pentacles is coming from. Oof. So that makes more sense to me now, you guys. So you did have this awakening, or you're going to in July. You see this as like oh my god, honey, I have our 10th cup. It's here. I found it. Her or his response is not great. And it puts you in this alone. You feel like your entire world and vision is now upside down, right? But you still have this divine love here, you know, which is getting you through, thank God. But you're kind of like now, you don't want that love cup from God anymore. You're like, dang, it's making me lose everything, right? That's what you're thinking. But the world of reverse is actually telling you like, hey, this cycle isn't over. Reach out for support. People want to help you. They see your uniqueness. They see your unconventionality as a way to literally save people from stagnation. Like, you have this huge gift that you need to share with the world. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. You or someone you know has serious issues with materialism. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Money has become a false idol. Its importance overshadows all else. This will eventually lead to emotional collapse, loss of resources, and alienation. Yeah. And you know that putting too much importance on money will backfire. It just backfires. Because if you cling too hard to money, you're gonna lose it. You know that. You know that. Maybe your partner doesn't see that yet. Sorry. I know. Like, I hope you guys don't hate me. This could just be for one specific person, Taurus. But if that's the case, if that's what's going on, you know, with your significant other, you know, if they're very scared of you doing this new project, because they think that, you know, you won't make any success with it, unfortunately, I think they're probably not going to be correct there. It says here for the overlining, I'm just going to read it again. You have a chance to make a difference. Oops, sorry. You have a chance to make a difference, but you are unwilling to commit. You have wild oats to sow, and settling down is the last thing on your mind. You have plenty of options and resources, but you don't want to share with others. Enjoy this lifestyle for the moment. It won't last. Pulling this card often means you are getting away with something. You have valuable information and resources, but you're not sharing. More accurately, you want to take your knowledge and run with it. You may feel a sense of glee and liberation in knowing that you have power over others. You know things others don't, and you like the feeling of superiority. Peter Pan is the boy who refused to grow up. You can relate to that now. Although your youthful enthusiasm is charming to many people, it is distasteful to others. You are getting pressure to be more mature and take responsibility. Your behavior might be a form of escape. There is a time and place for being free. Recognize this need for appropriate behavior. And under that is the Six of Cups, my friend. Alright. So what I'm really seeing in this reading, Taurus, is that you have a gift and you know it. And you're not really telling people because either you got some bad feedback from it, or the bad habits that you might be living are kind of holding you back from it. You're afraid to step out of your comfort zone. And having the Six of Cups is like, it has to do with with children, or with childhood. Remember about going inward and you realizing that, yeah, and then the moon, going inward, seeing yourself for what these patterns are, why you're doing these patterns, doing some really deep self-reflection is going to give you the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to give you that understanding that you've been looking for to move forward. It will bring you good news and good luck. And you're going to have your Pentacle of Destiny there, right, with the Page of Pentacles. So this is the Knight, so it might be a slow and steady race, but that's okay. Moderation is something that you really need to do. And you're going to let go of the past, you know, of feeling beat up, of feeling like a wounded soldier. You're not going to feel that way anymore because you're going to have more balance in your life. Yep, more balance. To 11-11. If you're seeing 11-11, that means you're on track and you're on the right path. You're doing good. Or it's a message that your angels are trying to tell you to remember this, maybe this reading, or remember your gifts and your life lessons. Remember what you learned when you looked within, when you saw what your patterns were. Don't forget those. You know, Four of Wands is also about wedding, celebration, victory. Yeah. Tower reversed. That's good. That's good. You're not going to make any more towers on false foundations, which was what? Materialism, right? You're done with that. You're done with, you know, having to repeat these cycles of hardship over and over and over again. You might realize that collaborating with people just isn't an option right now, and you're happy on your own with the Nine of Cups here. You don't really need anyone else to do this envisionment that you have, if that's a word. You're emotionally fulfilled yourself. You don't really need to collaborate with people. You're good where you are. You're not really ready to take off or move anywhere. You might have a little bit of a creator's block. Yeah. This is throughout the month of July, by the way. I'm just like reading probably as the days go by in July. You might doubt this pentacle, this idea at some point. You might get a creator's block. But then you're going to drop some burden, something. You're going to realize that something was actually just blocking your thought process, because you're going to remember this life lesson pattern. You're going to look within again, drop some more burdens, become the magician, realize that you have all the tools at your disposal to manifest the reality that you want to have in your life. And there you are with the Page of Wands. Being your authentic self. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, one more card for you guys from the ancestors to see what they have to say for the month of July for Taurus. Really proud of you guys, Taurus, you know? Because once you let go of the idolation of money, it actually lets it come to you. It's like law of attraction. If you guys don't know anything about law of attraction, you can look it up on YouTube. I know Dr. Joe Dispenza is really good at talking about that. Who else? Another tarot reader, Rich Lope, he's pretty good at talking about the law of attraction. He has a few videos. So, okay, for Taurus. What is the final message from Taurus's ancestors for the month of July 2020? Show me clearly, show me clearly. Yep. Direction Guardian, choose your path. What's it gonna be, Taurus? Are you gonna stay in the comfortable norm thing that you've been doing, even though you know it's not really making you that happy? Or are you gonna choose a different path that overall will help you bask in the sunlight.